Just a cat that just won't give up. Just demands and needs my attention all the time. Good morning, everybody. I'm Rustopolis. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Today we are going back to Arboria. We are still trying to set up our pips to do something actually useful for a change. We're only at 4,000 kcals, but we can start planting some mealwood seeds here. It's going to be using up our precious water, but what can we do? And we're still going to be working on our spawn system. Or no, that's our water reclamation system. Didn't we have a pip? Yeah, we do have a pip down here. Okay, good. I was making sure we had a pip down here. And we're just wasting a bunch of time. We should be moving around seeds pretty soon. We should get mealwood here, right? Right? People are going to be moving things like they should. Like I asked them to. No. Apparently we need to do research, which is fair. Let's see. We need to go to distillation next. Really super worried about our water. Like, you have no idea how much I'm worried about water right now. Okay, that's planted. It is growing. The gases are very low in pressure, and that's a worry. But what are you gonna do? What can you do? I might take VIP actually off research. Oh my god. Why are you giving me notifications? No, do not give notifications. That's obnoxious. We're still kind of on the polluted oxygen spectrum here. I don't really trust it. Hey, we actually got an oxyfern down. And some mealwood. Good. Good boys. Good. Hopefully I can get some more seeds in there. That's gonna have to be pulled up, I believe. I am hoping to get a lot more seeds in there. There's one. Looking around for more. Looking around for more. We don't want to replant them if we don't have to. You know, there's no reason to. Just to get them in a better area. But I might put some lumber down. I don't know. I can't believe that, like, I'm living off of literally just morbs. Oh, that's where they all got put. That's where they all got put. Maybe I should remove them. Yeah, let's upplant. I forgot I was doing that. Let's uproot these. Until we need them, because this is just a waste of water if they're going to be planted right here instead. And we're going to keep working on this while we're at it. I've got plans for this whole entire thing. Ooh, Nosh Sprout. Needs negative 25 to 0. What? Well, damn. And it's looking like we're just out of food. Yeah, I know. Let's go break into here. Grab some of this a little bit. And let's go kill a puffed. It's not a squeaky, so I don't really have to worry about it. But I can't turn it into food because babies are worth just as much meat as everything else. Sorry, little guy. Alright, we're gonna come in here, we're gonna sweep. I said all of this to sweep, but it's really important that we get this mealwood started as soon as possible, so we're gonna sweep all of this as fast as we possibly can. Uproot you. Oh, you're waiting to be uprooted. For some reason that one got uprooted, but not the other one next one. Well, yeah, let's take VIP off of researching. Like, I need people working right now. Research is less important, so let's get you off of that. Keep Trisdoom on there. And we'll start letting this pip do his work. We're up to here. So we should be able to deconstruct that one. Let him get to work. Plant the next one. I don't want him planting over here. What do we got? We got some Mirth Leaf. Let's plant some Mirth Leaf here for a little bit of extra decor and happiness. But really, the most important thing is going to be that right there. And then setting that and that to be harvested, because they actually have stuff there, and then we'll uproot that one. Alright, sweep, go. Get a little bit of K-Cals, and as long as Stinky here, who still needs a name, is actually making us barbecue and all that, we're good. We are not going to get new duplicants until we can get new food. A new Shine Nymph might be a good idea, though. We might as well. Might as well. We don't need to feed it, right? Alright, 3 Oxyferns. Good stuff. Good boy. Good boy. Who's my good boy? Nobody is working on that, even though it's set to a 9, of course. Man, 9s. What do you like? They hatched! Oh, just in time. Oh, you poor little babies. You hatched into the wrong neighborhood. Because I'ma eat you. Don't eat your... Oh my god, that was your brother. You disgusting little thing. There we go. Lots of barbecue. You know, except that Stinky's just gonna drop it and run off. Well, whatever. Whatever. You know, now that there's a Shine Nymph actually trapped in here, I could technically move the research station and supercomputer over to here like I planned on doing anyway. Like, as long as there's some light source, they will work 15% faster. That's all that really matters. We still got some Oxyfern seeds over here that are not being planted. I am worried that all of these got planted incorrectly, but they are all 2 apart, so they didn't. I don't know why this pip isn't continuing to... Pips are weird, alright? Let's just leave it at that. Pips are weird. And let's go ahead. There's a little bit of oxygen here, so I'm going to break into this one too. Dupes can jump up to 2 high, so we can come in here and take these down. Move the Oxyferns. Try and figure out why this pip is useless. Buddy. I'm going to check really quick on the... Oh, and pips. Pips are odd. Like... how they plant things and all that stuff. See, like, he just planted one next to another one. Why? Still trying to understand it. Would somebody actually do this? Where are you going? Oh, they keep running out of breath. That's why. Okay. Hey, a baby Pip. Look at that. Look at the little baby Pip. You're 89 years old. We can kill you once this one's grown up. I'm gonna get meat. I need meat. We need all sources of food to be taken advantage of. I'm still nervous about coming up into this area. I might actually try and dig up here instead. Get access to some of these nosh beans. Maybe close off this whole area so it's not transferring gases. Once the hydrogen is up here and the gases have moved down a little bit. Let's get these Oxyferns up. Move those down. Try and plant them as I can. There's another research complete. That will be the probably last part of our reclamation system. I don't think I need any more. I mean, I'm gonna need gas eventually, so we might as well start on that. Yep, it looks like I got the whole thing done. So we will work on this. Shape that as we can, get the rust, all that neat stuff. You know what, let's actually... We'll turn these off for now, because like I don't want to waste water if I don't have to. We're already down below the lip here. And until I get the water reclamation system built and actually get extra water coming in, which will go right here. I don't want to do a lot. We're up to 5,000 kcals. We can eat for an entire day. But I need to actually turn this on again. Add a couple oxyferns. If I take up the oxyferns that are next to these, I might be able to plant another one. Like, if I go in a line here, go 2, whatever. But, like, I don't think I have enough seeds anyway, so I'm going to try and not worry about it. I don't have any refined metals. I was going to see if I could set that to a hydro sensor so I could just turn it on and off. And we don't have this thing even built yet. Which is another reason why I took VIP off of all that, because I want him to get working. I need people to be working. We're just trying to increase the pressure right now, because, like, if the mealwood doesn't have enough pressure, it's gonna go into a bad state, and we need to keep them all healthy. But I cannot keep that on for very long. Cannot do that. I'm also trying to not give them too many jobs to do, because, like, we need to get working on the water reclamation system. We need more water. Fast. Considering just uprooting a bunch of these. Because we should be able to build every other tile. Let's check the wiki again. Let's see. Only carry seeds throughout 30 tiles. Hold on. Oh, they are capable of planting in farm tiles. Okay. Natural tiles. Farms of plants. Every 5 blocks vertically by forcing the pips to plant. 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be far enough apart. Yeah, that's far enough apart. I made sure. Will not plant where building a plan for construction. Yeah, they should be planting. I don't know why they're not. Like, I'm trying to do one every other one here, but they're not planting there. Which is a little bit worrying. You know what, let's just go... Here, put this to buildings. We'll go every other. Because, like, we should be planting one every other here, and for some reason they're not. Worried I set them a little bit too close. There's a certain priority you're supposed to do the buildings in to get them to work. And it's just not happening. It is just not happening. I'm gonna let that gas off into this whole area because this is locked. Isn't it? God, it's not locked because nobody's delivering! Why do they never deliver? Alright, we're gonna let them do that. I'm gonna set this to that. See, was that so hard? Come on. You just dropped it, didn't you? Boom. That's all we needed was that one goddamn thing. No. So much work. We're gonna off gas all of that. I want this oxalite to off gas into this area so that I can keep the oxygen in here and then vent it into my base. In the meantime, we need a liquid pump. We did not actually research our tanks. My bad. Why is it that Trisdoom is the only one that's actually doing work? Like, everybody else is just hanging around. Trisdoom's actually doing work. What is this? What is this? Trisdoom ain't even a builder. Come on, guys. He's making you look bad. There, airflow tile here. And then I can at least, because I'm off-gassing all of this into the same room, I'm going to at least try and... No, I can't set up piping. Cannot set up piping. Here, deconstruct that one. Set up power. And while we're at it, go ahead, start on a gas pump. Although, like, I'm trying to remake this entire room. It's like I don't have an air filter in here anymore, and I kind of need one. I can also at least start on a little bit. You know what? I'll go iron at first. I don't want to waste a bunch of my aluminum ore. I'm gonna need that later to do a bunch of stuff, and I'm gonna, from the rust here, get a lot of iron ore. So, okay, that needs a filter. That needs a filter. I'm missing like 2 spaces on either side of this water lock here because I did an easier water lock. I'm starting to regret it. But I did save a lot of room right here. So instead, I guess we'll just do a weirdness. Like, this is bizarre right here, the way I'm doing this. It's so weird. But this is the way we're gonna get oxygen out of there. Alright, we're getting automation wire. I do not have the hydro sensor yet, so I can't have an on and off switch that I can mess with. Fried mushrooms! There's today's food. Since we're only getting about 1 day of food at a time. But there's other things that we can set up, like, let's see, if we go into furniture, go for the ceiling light about here. And then set up automation with a duplicate motion sensor, like so. We can set up an automation wire that goes across to it, but I want to set up a buffer on that. And a buffer on this one that I'm going to set up so that it's not being used constantly. Like, I'm kind of comfortable just leaving these here for now. Except for the fact that they're going to be putting off heat. So it's like, once we get insulation, I might change it. For now, it's okay. Your guys still aren't planting. You are old. Oh, and a thought, this will off-gas the polluted water on the bottom, just because it's on the bottom isn't going to change anything. If it's covered like this, where there's technically water in this cell, like this cell here, technically water. So if there's water in this cell, the polluted water won't off-gas. If it's like this, it will off-gas because it's not water to either side. I needed to mention that. I didn't mention that last time. And of course, I mean off-gas by it puts off gas. I'm just letting this guy die. Like, he's gonna die naturally eventually. I don't really have to worry about it. How fast do they go up? Okay. One cycle, okay. Oh, and also the reason I put the deodorizer here is the compost heap will put off a little bit of germs. It'll put off, what is it? Food poisoning germs. It'll put off food poisoning germs. It will be killed off by the chlorine that's in here, but at the same time, I'm putting a deodorizer in here because I don't want that to be transferred to the base. And we are actually getting sand by converting the iron ore to iron. We'll get 50 grams of sand. Oh, no. Oh, no, yeah, 50 kilograms of sand, 50 kilograms of iron every time that goes off. So we're actually getting sand now. We didn't before, but we will now. Set this one to oxygen, so it only sends oxygen to my base. And now we just sit back and wait for people to do things like this pip to do his job. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe he can't. Maybe I do need to dig down one more for the oxyferns to really start working right, and for more things to be planted. Let's dig that out by 1. Actually, here, destroy this, because I can actually just set these to a build order. That way, it will be dug out, and the pip will not attempt to bury something there at the same time. That right? There we go. And now I need to take hands off the keyboard, because I'm giving them too many jobs. There's a couple of researches I need to do before I really do anything else. Right now, that's Javi there. VIP is actually working, and like I need him to be working because there's a lot of stuff that I really do want to do. And well, he just went over and started punching the rock crusher. Punching the rock crusher, while important, not the biggest deal in the world. So I'm actually going to set that to a lower priority, so they'll do that when they're not doing anything else, like building. I want them to build. We're going to get a little bit of food shortage and starvation here for a bit, but it's not going to go as bad as it could be. Considering breaking into this one. Like, if I break into anything and add it to the base as a whole, it needs to supply me with oxygen. It needs to get rid of hydrogen or CO2, and it needs to provide me food. Otherwise, it's not going to be added. At this point, my people can climb up here, get a bunch of oxygen from up here, so I'm not too worried about it being open. This guy might die. He should be as old as the other one. Can I click on him? Nope, not allowed. Not allowed. Hello? I was just able to click on him. Why is he technically right here? No, he's 34. He's fine. Okay, we're mostly just going to ignore this, though. So I realized the oxyferns are over here. The mealwood was over here. That probably means that the oxyfern was too close. So I'm going to dig down. I'm going to dig all that out. Let him replant. Another research was complete. That should be the water tanks that we needed. Next, we want to work on insulation, I believe. Shouldn't be anything else I really need to get. No, I wanted to work on automation, actually. Because I wanted to go for a buffer gate. That's 2 spaces. This is 1 space. I'm not really moving heat around too much at the moment. Yeah, we'll work on that one next. And now that we're actually working on the water reclamation room, I'm less worried. Why are you not off-gassing? You should be. Weird. Alright. Most important thing I got out of that, though, was the insulated liquid pipes, which I needed a bunch of. And I set a liquid bridge here as an in. There's a reason for that, which will be apparent later. The reason I'm making this out of insulated pipe is this is still technically a very cold area. You will have out here, which will both go into that, which makes sure that that is always an input. That's basically what this is for. The bridge makes sure it's always an input. Bridge there. Crossed. Input will be here. I will put several things into this, by the way. Let's also do this, where if I put it like this and I go like so, it will... Any water coming from the pump will go in first before this. It's a priority thing you can do with pipes. Very, very useful. For example, if down here I have another liquid bridge, I go like that, so the white is in, green is out. It will go to the, all liquid will go to the bridge first until the bridge is full, and then we'll go off here, where it will go into this room. So that is how pipe priorities work. Very, very important to know. These pipes from my water system are in the way. And I do not want to do anything with it. Oh god, I forget it. It's not telling me when I have skill points anymore, and that's really annoying. If I give him +2 cooking, he'll cook faster and get back to other work faster. If I give him decorating, we get closer to decoration and better morale. But morale needs are still very low. The one here on the end is their nest, that what they need. The 8 is how much they have, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, let's go ahead and give him cooking. VIP can take construction. I'm going to give him 1 in digging because I want him to be able to do very firm material excavation. But he is still going to be my main builder. Gevair is my main digger. I want to go to very hard super hard digging because abyssalite mining, like getting into the digging stuff, important. However, improved farming will make him do it faster, and he does get a morale bonus for learning it, but meh. He'll do farming faster. We're worried about food, so we're going to go 1 into farming, and then we'll go super hard digging, and then Trisdoom here, we're just going to give him research. I want him to research fast. I'm going to go all the way to astronomy. And we got a colony achievement earned because somebody maxed out an entire skill tree. Boom, to pay the bills. Skills to pay the bills. Yeah. Now, the biggest problem that I have right now, this water. This water needs to go somewhere. And once these pipes are done, I might put it back into the system. I might pump it into the system. I haven't really decided yet. Mostly I'm looking on getting more water, which the only source of water that I have right now is urine. So, yeah, I have no other source of water at all. I haven't seen a single lick of polluted water. There might be some in here, but I'd have to dig a lot to get to it. So I'd rather go with the certain water, which is duplicate urine. Rather go with that. The only guaranteed source of water that I absolutely have. Yep. The second I got rid of those oxyferns, planted 3 more. Good boy. All right, all right. And now I just gotta, again, sit back, let them do their thing. Polluted water, whenever we get any, which is going to be, of course, from the wash basins, there's a little bit right there. I could take out of here and start to put into the water reclamation system, but A, it's not set up yet. B, I don't want to because we kind of need it off-gassing to get oxygen. There's no water there. Why aren't you off-gassing? Are you overpressure? It must be overpressure. Well, we'll close it up. How are we doing here? 5 more to go. I'm more doing this for sand than for iron at the moment, but I'm going to need that for automation eventually. Eventually. I also kind of want to see if I can get a shine bug to go into this room. If a shine bug goes into this room, then I won't have to be wasting electricity on ceiling lights. Kind of like we're doing here, you know? Yeah, keeping these here right now when the pitcher pump is right there is a good idea. When this is set up and is actually putting water into this room, then we can move it. Also, I don't think this has ever actually been used. I don't want to deconstruct it yet, though. Not yet. How much polluted water is in there? Is there any? There is a little bit. Okay. As long as there's a little bit of water in there, we'll leave it. Although if I destroy it, it'll start off-gassing. I'll destroy these and off-gas them. Since we don't have to worry about germs in those rooms right now anyway, I'll take advantage of the polluted water that's in there, and we will set off a little gas. Oh my god, look at the Paku! Woo! That's a lot of Paku. That's a lot of food. Now, normally, I'd let them into my water and let them start to lay eggs. But we have 0 kcal, and every day, every single day, we need food. We don't have any. Until these are grown. Killing these is... I'm sorry, guys. I know you were just born and just arrived, somehow fully formed, by the way. Like, I don't know why it doesn't give you eggs. It gives you fully formed adult Paku. I'm gonna cook them. We are not going to eat raw fish. He planted those in a weird way. So every bit of meal lice is 600 kcal. When put into the electric grill, we need 3 of them to make... Wait, what? Oh, that just raises the quality of the meal lice? That used to be 2,000. That used to be 2,000. They lowered that. I don't need pickled meal anymore. Huh. It just makes the quality of the food a little bit better, and I don't give a crap about meal lice food. Meal lice's food. That's unfortunate. It used to actually increase the kcals you could get from that. Why are you high stress, Stinky? Low oxygen's probably catching up with us. Looks like we got the first bit of the automation research done, which only gives me the NOT gate, which is, I mean, a little useful, but it's not what I'm looking for. And this is stopping growing because of pressure. So one of the things is, yeah, I could put a lot of meal ice in here if I had a lot of water, and it would grow the meal ice a lot faster. Also, there's a seed there. These wild plants, while they work, they grow 3 times slower, and that is a problem. But seeing as how I'm really worried about water, and I want to make sure that we're using the water in other places, there's a reason why I'm keeping it like this, and I'm only using wild plants. Also, because I planted those wild plants in there, I already lost the, even before I uprooted them, I already lost that colony achievement, so that's not happening either. Okay, the Paku fillet. 1,000 kcals turns into 1,600. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, once you cook them, they get more calories. Unless you're meal lice, apparently, which is weird. But hey, we're up to 2 days of food. We have 2 days of food thanks to those Paku. Fantastic. Oh, this is not power. There we go. I'm gonna open this door here. I'm gonna see if I can convince one of my one of these shine nymphs to get in there. Let's go ahead and open this up too, because there's no reason for the shine nymphs to be in there because this is already providing light. Him, I want to stay in here. Him, I want to stay in here, and always, you know, always be lighting up this area. I'm gonna do the same thing with the ceiling lamp, and why are you starving? We have 10,600 kcals. We have 9,600 of cooked fish. Eat. Eat, guys. Come on. And Stinky's getting even more stressed out. Why are you getting stressed out, buddy? The only thing lowering your... Everything is lowering your stress. The only thing that's creating stress would be oxygen, and he's still getting oxygen in there. Or he still has breathable oxygen anyway. Okay, they are actually old enough, and it looks like the older one actually did die. Okay. Like we planned. Also, this needs to stop. You need to go away. That is also probably ruining duplicate morale just a bit. Woo woo! Who is this? Ah, he keeps getting woken up in the middle of the night, and that is raising his stress. That's what's doing it. Get out. Get out. Get out. Thank you, Trisdoom. Look at it. What a happy helper. Okay. Fix the problem. Or a problem. Anyway. One of the many problems that we have. I don't want Stinky to get too high. His... Let's see, what is his thing? He's a vomiter. Vomiters are okay. It's the best out of the worst possible things that can happen, you know. They create polluted water technically, but at the same time they're lowering their own kcals to 0. So they start starving when they vomit. But at the same time they're creating polluted water, so it balances out a little bit, but it wastes kcals. And technically I have more water than I have kcals right now. And apparently the shine bugs just do not want to move. Oh, he left the room. And he went back in. This is the exciting part of Oxygen Not Included, where you're waiting around for shit to happen. I could open up this door and let this guy out, but like, this guy, they climb walls. So, I could also leave. I think I need to uproot these ones. I'm gonna uproot those once they're fully grown. Once they've been harvested once, I'll uproot them and I'll redo the ladders in here so we get more space for meal lice. Kind of need food. Hey, look, food. And you can just eat that raw. Good for you. It's probably terrible. It is. Let me click it. Let me do it. There we go. Yeah, it's still grizzly. And that's grizzly. I guess the only point in pickling meal ice is to preserve it, but we don't have enough food to even last a day, let alone like several days for it to go bad. Okay, the one thing I wanted to check, we got a Nosh sprout here and a Dasha salt vine seed. Do these give salt? They only grow in chlorine, and we don't have a chlorine atmosphere there. Fine. Oh, now you're off gassing. Now you're off gassing. I see how it is. So like those aren't grown. We got bleachstone here, which is nice. I can take advantage of that later, actually. Here, since we're not gonna have much here, let's just cancel this for now. Connect you right up. And instead, I'm gonna get a storage bin here. Alright, the research all the way up to the buffer gate was done. We're gonna work on... I might say nothing. It might be the nothing time. I think it's the nothing time. We're working on nothing. You're off gassing sometime. Okay, fine. Just gonna sit back, let him work. What did we just finish? I clicked too fast. We finished... Oh, right, the buffer gate. Well, since no shine bugs seem to want to move up here, we're going to get a buffer gate. The automation wire. And then we're going to stretch a wire through here. Of course, hiding it behind the walls. Because of just because, like, they give us small bit of negative decor, and we want to avoid any negative decor we can. Especially in workrooms. Hey, look! We're actually getting oxygen! Yay, we're actually moving oxygen through the pipes. A little bit. Everything that is not oxygen will get sent back into here. Which will include the chlorine that is being put up by bleachstone. Most importantly, though, we're getting oxygen. I mean, whatever oxygen is in that room. It's not a lot. Water. Give me water. Any extra water I can get is good. I'm gonna give him a little bit of extra work here, because I know where these pipes are gonna go anyway. That's not gonna slow them down too much. Like, without these pipes done, there's no point in even starting this, so... And yes, I set my pipes up a very specific way. If you don't like it, then cry. That's my advice. And yeah, I'm gonna load all the water into here, into this system. Okay, polluted oxygen is coming past this. Going into here. Like, we're not getting much oxygen, and once this is empty, it's pointless. In fact, we can go set up a gas element sensor here. Automation wire attached to here. So it's not going to work all the time. The most important thing, though, is we're getting oxygen that isn't polluted. Yeah, couple cycles, 39%. They grow so slowly. We're out of kcals again. That's a worry. Okay, I gotta stop and think for a second here. I could break into here, get oxygen, oxalite, hexalent, and it's... I keep saying, like, I could block these off, but there's still oxygen up there. So, like, blocking it off wouldn't be the best recourse. But we need the food. If I dig here, we'll get a little bit of stuff coming in. You know, there's a thing I can do. I'll just set up a manual airlock instead, like right there. And then I'll put a pressure feeder in there, or I'll put a air gas pump in that room with a power thing to it, and I'll just pump the gas out of there. It takes up a little bit of extra labor because somebody's gonna have to run on a bike on a hamster wheel, but whatever. Oh my god, what? Oh my god. Yes, headbutts, I love you. Yes, headbutts, I love you. God. Needy cats. Meow. Again, if you don't like the way I set up my pipes in this room, cry. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me a little bit. Otherwise, I wouldn't be saying something, but still, like... Whatever. Whatever in the whatever sense, even. We're not getting much oxygen, just little tiny bits. Well, there is some chlorine in there. So it might be time to turn this off. I'm expecting that this automation wire will do it. Let's go ahead and set this to a 6. I don't care about these being set to a 6 either. There's nothing that it goes into them yet. I'm seeing little bits of blue, and little bits of blue make me very, very happy. Why are you guys sitting around? Is it your... Oh, it is their rec time. It is their rec time. Okay. I'm watching them, like, sit up here chatting. Like, they got all day. Like, we don't got work to do. I haven't even touched their schedule yet. No, I did. They don't need that much downtime. In fact, why do they have... What? What did I do to their schedules? No reason for them to wake up and take a shower? That's weird. You guys set up the light before you set up the automation. Also fair. I mean... Come on, get in, get in. I can see you there. I can see you right there. Into the kitchen. Yeah! No! Yeah! Like, yeah! We're just gonna disable that light now. Oh, I make myself laugh. Only achievement earned of what? Red light, green light, automated building using sensors. Okay. Now, what this is going to do is whenever it senses somebody in this room, it will turn on for a specific amount of time, which I'm going to set to 30 seconds before turning the light off. Now, the light is already disabled because we have a shine bug in there. In the future, if there's not a shine bug in there, it'll work. It's better. Stop giving them things to build, Omni. Calm down, Omni. However, this needs to be set to a 6. I don't want to dig into this bleach stone until I have a place for the bleach stone to go. Looks like that off-gassed all the way, so we're going to block it up so that no more gases escape here. This needs to be set to consumable ore, bleach stone, and I'm going to set that to a 6. That way, any bleach stone, we'll set that to an 8 for now. Any bleach stone that gets pulled out of there, ooh, thought that actually needs to be canceled. Almost forgot. Rust oxidizer needs to go in here first. For any rust that we find, we're going to put it in the rust oxidizer. It's going to put off oxygen. It's going to put off chlorine. Very buku important. Because we do actually have salt. Buku important. This is going to provide us with a lot of oxygen. Now, it is using a consumable, which is the rust, but hey, rust biome. Looks like rust deoxidizers put off oxygen at what? 75. Oh boy. Alright, so the automation here is set up to the gas pump. It will only turn on when it detects oxygen. Which right now, looks like there's CO2 up there, so it works out. Now, the oxygen will have to flow up through here, but that's on purpose because we want all the polluted oxygen to flow past the deodorizer first. So it works out. It works out. We're putting out oxygen. We're generating oxygen. We're making iron ore, mind you. And we'll have a place for bleach stone to go. So it all works out. And we're actually getting a little bit of oxygen. We're still not getting food. I'm going to try and get a little bit of a nosh sprout here. Try and get a little bit of food from that nosh sprout. Some down here too, which I've been waiting on. So we're not going to have food for a day. Let's look at these guys. He's 41. These guys are only 10. I'm going to kill one. And then that one for food. And then I'm going to open this up and let these guys wander. Like, yes, I want them to keep planting, but there's no reason to have them all in there right now. I can fix that later. Turn things around. Food is a little bit more important. Right, he's out of there, and he's going back in. Also, I wanted the shine bug out of there. Plus, if they take any of the seeds that we got lying around and, like, say, plant them up here in these areas, fantastic. Kind of wondering if this is running too often, but we are getting quite a bit of oxygen. Wow. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. I only want one in here, as long as one stays in here. Well, you know what? Let's actually keep this one open, because I want them to access the seeds. Until these are fully grown, there's no reason to, like, have them be trapped in there. I want them to take the seeds. I want them to bring them up here. Start planting up here. They might not. We'll see. We'll see. They can plant them over here too. Yeah, we are definitely low on cows though. Let's go ahead and set this one to a 6. Because I want to get into that hexalent, which will basically prevent starvation for yet another day. And surviving one more day is kind of all we can do. Whoa! Nefalo, thank you for the follow. It's loud. It scared me. I'm kind of curious as to whether I should... Yeah, I should do that. Let's... I'm going to replace this with airflow tiles. No polluted oxygen is going to get over to here anyway. Alright, so we're setting up the manual airlock to prevent gases from passing, except Stinky just ran off. And he's back. Oh, that reminds me. Stinky, you actually get yourself a name. Stinky. It's going to be named Eclipse Sight. I'm sure Eclipse Sight will appreciate, but Eclipse Sight is one of my subscribers. There we go. And we're in. Alright, so auto harvest. You. Auto harvest it now. And then I'm going to set up a gas pump, like right in the center here. Gas pipe going over to here. Gas vent. But for oxygen, we're just going to go straight manual, or energy, we're going to go straight manual generator, battery. Hook that up. We're just going to empty this spot here. People will only run in there when they need to do something with it. Sand. I will grab sand. Sand is fine. Yeah, grab the mirth leaf too. There we go. All this oxygen here is getting over here. That's exactly what I wanted. Anything from the compost heap will go straight past the deodorizer. That's perfect. Temperatures in here still about room temperature, so I'm not really too worried about it. Like, as long as it's about room temperature. What? That is not what I needed you to do, Mr. Pip. I did an Arboria and a Jumping Joya there. I didn't think they'd use the hydroponic tiles. There we go. Food for almost 2 days. But we're going to have to really get this going here. Hello? You there? There's food sitting there. They planted Jumpy Joya. They went up there and planted Jumping Joya. And then died? There's one pip left. What the heck? How did they die up here? That's weird. It just went up there and just randomly died. And that was one of the 10 cycle old ones. Weird. Good, we're getting a lot of chlorine in here too. Now, it does put out liquid chlorine, technically. Technically, the electrolyzer puts out, or not the rusty oxidizer puts out liquid chlorine. But because it's so warm in this room already, it's chlorine, the chlorine gasifies, which is exactly what I wanted. Most important thing is, we're getting oxygen. Oh, where you going, buddy? What do you got? It's another Joya seed, isn't it? It's an in the worst place possible for an oxyfern seed. Let's start picking up a couple seeds here. Arbor acorn, Joya, and mirth leaf. We'll start getting into these. Because this is getting silly. We want to limit the amount of stuff. Did that arbor tree just put out a seed? Did they fix arbor trees to put out seeds? Because if they did, that's amazing. And kind of broken, because arbor trees get a little bit broken eventually. Like, with enough arbor trees, you can power and gas your entire base and then some. It gets kind of silly. Alright, sweep you up 2. I want you to don't you dare. Thank you, VIP. Get that away from him. He's a madman. Finally! Okay, the piping is not done. Come on, guys, you're killing me here. Huh? Huh? Yay! Okay, the piping is actually done. Almost, because we, don't have it actually hooked up to all of these yet. But what I'm gonna do is actually go like this. I am going to empty this. I've thought long and hard about it. That's what she said. I don't want there to be water in there. However, these are actually hooked up. We could start moving these out because we now have a source of oxygen, so I don't need the polluted oxygen from here anymore. B, I want to start using these for water. I'm going to take those down, replace those with sinks. The decor on both of these is the same, so I'm going to use iron. Because we are getting iron from rust. I'm also going to start taking these down. And it looks like this thing is done. Once somebody comes to power the manual generator to fill up the battery and start pumping all the gas into my base. Mwah. And I noticed that nobody is starting on the sinks. Guys, sinks first. Sinks first. Please, sinks first. Thank you. Now, if I had gold, I would make these out of gold. I don't. I'm using the best I have. I'm doing the best I can, which is kind of how you play Oxygen Included. You do the best you can. There we go. 2 sinks. Now we don't have to worry about germs passing out of there as much. Oh, okay. Okay, the morbs need to die. Oh my goodness. Morbs, morbs, morbs. Dead. We were using that for oxygen for a while, but now the amount of slime lung that is all over the place needs to go away. Wow, that's a lot. Good, water's coming in here. Filling things up. I'm gonna get the bathrooms done first. Turn this into a good bathroom. Eclipsite is up to 39% stress. What the hell is stressing him out? And Javert is up to 23. It's got to be the lack of good oxygen. That's my guess, honestly. Boom, and yeah, we can hook you up. Like, it's all going one direction, so it's not that big a deal. All the clean water will be coming in here as well. As long as it's clean water coming in one end, dirty water going out the other end, it's good enough. Another colony achievement earned. Royal Flush. Replace all the outhouses and wash basins in your colony with lavatories and sinks. Speaking of, fix those. Good, look at that thing go. Look at all that oxygen. I do not care if I get the CO2 out of here too. If I empty this entire thing, I'll still be happy. Looks like a lot of my polluted oxygen, if I go to my gas overlay here, is still floating around, but a lot of it for some reason has collected into this one area. I might as well put a deodorizer there just to start working on it, since we have enough sand to power 2 deodorizers. And this one really isn't doing very much. This stopped pumping. It should still be going this direction, because that's an input. Maybe I can't connect this one up yet. Or this one. Huh. That's unfortunate. Thought I was going to be able to. Apparently not. Unreachable food. Apparently he can't reach food. Well, that makes sense since we have none. %70 grown. Not growing at all. Just water. Nope. We don't have any food. That is a concern. Fine. We got this all the way over here, and we got it blocked, and we got the air pump there. We're gonna go all the way up. As well as blocking off, well, we'll block it off here to preserve oxygen. And tomorrow we'll go after everything up here. Auto harvest all of this, that, and we'll get ourselves an extra pip as well. Prevent starvation for one more day. You know what? Screw this. We got the hydroponic tiles. Like, I'm not using the hydroponic tiles, and I really should be. Instead of emptying the water out of here, I'm going to just use it. I'm just going to use it. I am tired of worrying about food. This is a terrible placement. I don't like that at all. But I'm tired of worrying about food. So, another achievement, really? Distribute 1,000 kilograms of oxygen using gas vents. All out of just this one. Alright, anyway. Sick and tired of worrying about this. I'm gonna stop worrying about it. We've got the water problem fixed with our water reclamation system. Not fixed permanently, but fixed enough that I can start using this for food. I'm sick and tired of worrying about food. Hey, look at that bristleberry. I'm getting the bristleberry over the muck root. Muck root is 4,800 kcals. Bristleberry is 4,800 kcals. However, once that is done, boom, go in here. Bristleberries, do not get eaten, because that will turn into gristleberry, which will give it an extra 400 kcals. So get to work, Eclipsite. Oh, no, don't over there. I want that to spill back into there, actually. Eclipsite. Eclipsite Amondo, where are you? Where is he? There he is, he was eating. Okay. I'm really worried about Yver though, because he hasn't eaten in a couple days. He might die tomorrow. Usually it takes 3 days for them to die of starvation. Still says he cannot reach food, but that's because we have 0. I need Eclipsite to get working on it. Eclipsite! You are killing Yver! Dude! Why? Like, his tidying is set to standard. What? Why are you pick? You've got enough bristleberry, dude. Why are you idle? How can he possibly be idle? It was all cooked already? That fast. People must have grabbed it before it was cooked. Damn it. They must have grabbed it before it was cooked. So, Yver might die. This needs to get done, like, right now. Should I kill some babies? We got 2 new baby pips that just hatched. Yeah, I should. We've got to. We have to. We literally have no choice right now. The baby pips have an attack animation. That's adorable. I never knew that they had an attack animation. What monster at Clay knew that we were going to be killing babies and decided to give them an attack animation? Cook faster. Boom, barbecue on the ground. Javert, go, 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 go. Yeah, no death. That's what I like to see. No death. Okay, all my pipes, this is awkward. But I'll do it now because until I set up some better food solution, basically. But we need food. And I am really tired of not having food. It has been plaguing me this entire game. And I'm unable to progress because of it. In fact, we should set this right here to a 6. So that they get these done first. I mean, the ladder's still the most important thing because we got 2 mealwood things in here. So I want to reach those. Potentially also a pip to kill and eat. Yes, eat. Eat said pip! Popped eardrums. How much gas was that? Whoa, there was a lot of gas in there. Still says unreachable food. That's weird. Why is there so much gas in there? Really weird. Okay, whatever. Whatevs, yo. We have 1 living pip right now who's 16. It's a thing I'm kind of just putting up with at this point. Cause like we need food. The pips have helped me so much, and I am not grateful to them whatsoever. I am grateful to them. I'm not showing said gratitude though. Okay, we also want to start getting off the polluted water standard, so it's time to set these. We actually take polluted water. And we're actually getting quite a bit of chlorine in here, which is good. That'll kill a lot of germs. Good, good, good. We've only got 2 working toilets, so that does need to be fixed. But at the moment, the most important thing, of course, is getting food. Hey, look, more food. Once Yver goes and runs over there anyway. Is the priorities on Yver set to farming first? Yes, it is. Good. Just making sure. Where is he? Oh, of course he is. I keep thinking that I want to shut down some things that are using power, but everything that's using power is essential. Come on, buddy. It's like, do I want to set up... Yeah, I do. Yeah, I really do. Okay, we're gonna go and we're gonna set up a wood burner. A couple of them. They only put out 600 each. And we're gonna attach that to the system. No, we can't do that right like that, because we need to set up a smart battery first, which is kind of the big reason that we set up this whole thing in the first place. Then wood burners. Then attach all the wires and automation between two of them so that it will turn this off. It'll turn the wood burners off when they're not in use. This will save us a lot of duplicate labor, which we're kind of really worried about duplicate labor. Oh, that mealwood is going to go down because it's right on top of oxalite. That's too bad. Oh well. The pipe set up? Nope. Because I never told them to be built. Alright. Again, gave them a lot of work. Gotta stand back, gotta take my hands off the keyboard. Let them do their thing. We got food for at least 2 days. Eclipsite is still very high stress. Let's set a priority here as I put my hands back on the keyboard. Like there. Just that. Just that. That's all I wanted to do. Hands off the keyboard. Swear I'm behaving. I swear I'm doing my best to behave. My pip dead again? Did I lose another pip? Yeah, another pip's gone. What? How are they dying? Do they just die in hydrogen? Like, if hydrogen touches them, do they die? Because there's another pip gone. He's down here. The water lock is gone. How? Sorry, I didn't mean to shout there. I don't know where the water lock went. It just disappeared. I don't know what happened. High stress? Yeah, me too. I guess I'll try and put more water in it this time and see if that fixes it. I don't know why the water lock went down. The only way it would have gone down is if a gas or a liquid entered it. The vent here, far enough away, shouldn't have touched it. And no liquid was there. I don't know what happened. I don't know what could have possibly happened. All right. Now, I'm paying attention, guys. I know you don't like giving things to bottle emptiers. However, do it. Do it. They're not going to do it. He did it! Look at him go! Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Stop it from progressing any further. Thank you. And now go for regular water, please. And now Eclipsite is sick. What are you sick with? Hypothermia? Oh, this is a really cold environment. That makes sense. Water, sweep, 9. I guess I just gotta set those things to be swept and then they'll pay attention. Okay, now, I should be able to hit here. Please stop. Please stop spreading. Thank you. And then I should be able to destroy that. There we go. Waterlock is back. I don't know what happened to it in the first place, and I'm very upset. But the waterlock is back, and now gases won't spread. I bet you somebody got hypothermia and sneezed in the middle of that. That would do it. That would break the lock. Hey, a wart seed. Dude, that is not what goes there. Stop. Stop. We're food shortage. We haven't had starvation in a little bit. Why are these still... Oh, body temperature. Oh, it's too cold for them. Oh, okay. I haven't found anything else that can go up here, so it's good enough. Samantha, what are you playing with? Samantha. Pretty kitty. Oh, she found a hair tie. You found a hair tie. You're all excited because you found a hair tie. Oh, now you're very hyper. Good girl. No, go back to your hair tie. You were having fun. Oh, she just wants to play with... She wants pets more than she wants to play. Okay, so the automation that I have set on these things, and I set to 95, and then 10. I don't want them going all the time. Delivering bleach stone here. Good. And then we'll set these to a 6, so they will get wood delivered to them. That will save me a little bit of labor. The only bad thing is these create heat. Again, in a cold environment, not a bad deal. And they also put off a lot of CO2. A lot. 170 grams per second. Like, a lot of CO2 for only 300 watts. Long term, really not worth it. Short term, it's okay. What? How did it break again? The only way it's breaking is if, like, some water gets in here, and it's not. Okay, we're gonna do a couple things here. I'm gonna change up this build a little bit. Tired of this. Here, destroy that first. Thank you. It's not working because there's no filter, but, like, it needs to go. What we're gonna do, we need to change this up, clearly. And move it over. It's going to be an even more unwieldy setup now. Wrong button. Told you it was going to be weirder. Alright, power. And then I need to actually set up basically what I've got here. Because this is not working. Shoulda. And it was for quite a long time today, it just decided to stop working. I bet you, like, I really bet that somebody is sneezing in there and that's what's causing it. I also gotta think of, like, where I'm gonna... Like, we got this up here. There's a lot of water right there. I gotta think of where I'm gonna put the bottle emptier. We'll put it like right there. Deconstruct, deconstruct. Zero K cows again. Hello. Oh, I never set that to be harvested. LOL. Hey, buddy. Stop. Feed yourself at least. Or did you actually allow that to be harvested? Actually allowed that to be pulled up? Good boy. Oh my god, Samantha. If you hit my cords, I'm gonna beat the hell out of you. She's behind my desk right now, losing her mind because of a hair tie. I'm also gonna change the priority on these to a 4, because we don't need to use them as much. I've decided, since my pips for some reason are randomly dying, yep, he's gone. He's gone again. No, he's right there. He's just sort of stuck. He's not moving. Animation is stuttering a little bit too. I'm just kind of gonna let him do his thing. I thought about redoing this, but we need to actually go to hydroponics food. We're not going to be able to survive the way we have been. Alright. Doing that again, and we forgot to attach you. Liquid. Polluted water first. Where is my PO2? PHO2? Yeah. There we go. Already done. Okay. Now, whole water. Oops. Here, tile first. Somebody emptied something in there. I without me even telling them to sweep it up. It was confusing. There we go. Okay. Now sweep. 9. Boom. Done. I'm gonna leave this here. For now, like, I get a feeling it's gonna happen again. It's gonna break that lock. Bastards. Alright. He's just sort of standing there. Oh well, the mealwood there is growing much, much faster. Even if we get a little bit of starvation, we'll still be able to feed ourselves just off that meal lice. It is not a long-term solution. However, we are getting water, and that's what's important. All projects done? What? All projects done. Oh, there's no more work for them to do. Okay. Since we have water coming in, I'm gonna turn this back on, and I'm gonna go over to. I can't drag again. What next? I actually don't know what next. Insulation. Yes, insulation. Because while temperatures right now are okay, look at how cold that is. What did I do to deserve all this cold? That's amazing! Also, I want to come over here and break into this thing. Because that's a lot of copper. That's a lot of refined copper. And there's also geyser of some kind over here. Looks like there's a salt biome over here. I might be able to take advantage of that for a little bit of water. Also, water. Pinch of pepper plants we can't really use until we get the gas range, and that's way, way off. Hey, VIP. The main thing, though, is research. This is actually research time. Man, Samantha's playful right now. What kind of air is that locked away in that locked away world-generated room? Oh, this? Chlorine. Chlorine gas. Not gonna use it. I got plenty of chlorine up here, being made by the rust deoxidizer. Alright, we got a little bit of starvation. And why is the pip just sitting here? He's set to rummaging for seeds, but then keeps stopping himself. Get him out of there? Like, give him something to do? Like, he should be taking this seed and he should be running with it, but he's not. So let's... Nope, he's not interested. Buddy? You okay? I don't know what his problem is. Oh yeah, no, he's in the base on purpose. But like, he should be taking those seeds somewhere else. He's just not. Okay, so we're gonna go to the automation overlay here and destroy everything. Then we're going to destroy that door. Destroy that door. Destroy this door. Power? There is. But it's all gonna be mine. Wah aha aha ha 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 ha. Got 2 people starving now. I don't want to kill him, but I feel like I have to. There's all the pips. He's just kind of stuck. Sorry, buddy. I don't know what happened. Oh, now you're not stuck. Hey, he tried to eat your bear. And why is Eclipsite so stressed out? What is going on with you? I actually do not know why he is so stressed out all the time. Let's do something here. I'm gonna lock him inside. I don't know why he keeps getting so stressed out. But if we can avoid the sopping wet debuff or him getting hypothermia, which I think he's got hypothermia. Starving. He's healthy. I don't know why he's getting so... I don't know what's going on. Oh, that is very important Minecraft related stuff. Thank you. Anybody gonna do a thing so Eclipsite doesn't destroy us all by vomiting everywhere? Anybody? It's set to an 8! Where are you going? We have unpermitted food. People are throwing fits. Oh, thimbleweed seeds. You cannot get thimbleweed seeds normally on this map because there's no slime biome. Like what? They're not eating the meat because oh, they did eat the meat. Why are you complaining? What do you mean unpermitted food? Why don't you tell me what isn't permitted? There's no meat, and there's no bristle blossom or pacu fillet anywhere on the map. But they're complaining about unpermitted food. Like, I don't get it. But look at that. Meal ice. No starvation. Chow down, guys. It's not enough to keep you going for an entire day, mind you. It's only 600. But it's what we got, okay? It's planter box time. This is not going to work. I thought that I could just keep pumping water into there and that'd be enough, but that's only 600k cals every... not very often. We're preventing starvation, but that's not enough. Okay, that was actually up. Hey, Eclipsite. Stay inside, you bastard. In fact, can I set you to farm at all? Can you farm? Oh, you can help with farming. Research complete! Yeah, we got insulation tiles now, which actually prevent the cold from getting in. Let's work on improved ventilation next. But see, look at all the carbon dioxide this is making. These things make a ridiculous amount of CO2. It's just an incredible amount. Okay, who do I want to give this to? I'm thinking Yaver or Eclipsite. I'm going to give it to Eclipsite because he likes digging and building and is also our cook and decorator right now. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take mealwood seeds. I didn't want to do this. I wanted to avoid doing this as much as possible, but we're going to do it. And then I want to dig over here. This is probably nothing, mind you. It's probably not going to be anything useful because it's in a salt biome. Things that spawn in a salt biome are usually not the best. But we're going to try and find out. Alright, so Eclipsite will be idle, but that's okay. Hey, when battery threshold reaches 0, you can get on these. Not whenever you feel like it. There's work to do. I need you two working. You two are my main workers. Look at that. Look at the things that need to be watered. Importante. Muy importante. Not starving to death. Also important. Ya bastards. But while Eclipsite is in here, I am going to start, since we got so much igneous rock, we kind of live on it. Oop, not there, not there, not there. Insulated tile. It's time. It's time to lock it down, boys. Because I want to get up to here. Looks like up here is mostly being polluted oxygen and oxygen. It's very strange how the oxygen is behaving on this map. But look how blue everything is. Like, that's gorgeous. And we have almost no polluted oxygen left in the main base. We're still kind of dealing a little bit with CO2. With carbon dioxide. But, like, it's not the biggest of deals. It's not a world ender. As long as it stays below the bathrooms, I'm not going to worry about it too much. So there is one thing that I could do because of the lack of food. I could make a microbe musher. The microbe musher, I'll build one so you guys can see it. Like, I almost never use this thing, but we're getting a little bit desperate on food all the time. When these are grown up, it should be fine. But I think it has something that I might need to utilize. And that is the mush bar. Or lice loaf, actually. Lice loaf is better. Because it takes 50 kilograms of water, little bit of water, but it turns 1,200 meal lice into 1,700. 50 kilograms of water turns into 500 kcal. Also, it can make tofu. Oh, crap. I think I do need it. Because this can't make tofu, can it? Oh, no. Oh, no, that changes everything. Oh, that changes everything. God damn it. Well, I am going to need that. In a different place, but I'm going to need it. God damn it. I don't like the microbe musher. It uses water. And, like, right now, water is desperately necessary. If only, you know, if only pickled meal hadn't gotten freaking nerfed into absolute uselessness. Like, which is just, that's just weird. That it got made completely useless. But we can at the very least put tofu on forever, and I can put lice loaf on forever. We can start turning meal lice into lice loaf, which is also up to terrible instead of grizzly. It's still not, it does not make me happy. Also, you can turn dirt and water into 800 kcal. Never. I'm never gonna do that. I hate that. Not doing it. I'm gonna leave this open and I'm just gonna dig up into here. And go that way to dig in. I've got ethanol there, and I'm a little bit worried about the ethanol, but as long as I avoid it, we should be fine. What? Oh no. We have our first starvation death. And it was our digger. He didn't even get into the abyssalite. Damn it. I said I'd try my best. And I am. My best isn't very good. I gotta decide where his grave goes now. So, there's a bad thing about the Tasteful Memorial. You do have to put up a Tasteful Memorial. It's decor -15. And you can just offset that with granite, you know. The problem is, when you dig up that Tasteful Memorial, the body is gone and the duplicant is forgotten forever. Some people might consider that a good thing if your duplicates die a lot. I would like them to be remembered because they did their best for me. But for now, we're just going to put him here. We will never forget about Yver. We'll probably, in fact, put him back later, but whatever. Research is completed on the improved ventilation. I am going to need radiant gas pipes. So we're going to go for that next. People are just starving. This honestly, like, I should have started this way sooner. I was trying for I thought that with pips planting things, I could go for an achievement. Turns out not. Turns out it gets people killed. If these grow up fast enough, we should be fine. But we have no more pips to eat. We've got no more. Excellent. For like right there, which it's going to take me a while to get to. So we might lose another person. And nobody wants to go build the memorial, guys! Guys! You're killing me here. Actually do your priorities. Please? No? We're gonna need a couple more of these before we're done. And you're getting negative 20% morning per cycle. You didn't even finish. Why is Trisdoom always the one to finish jobs for you guys? Every time. There we go. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, so I can already tell this colony is basically dead. At this point, the major problem is I didn't plant mealwood fast enough because I was going for the achievement, and it was a mistake. At this point, 2 people are starving, we have 3 duplicants, everybody's going to continue to starve, and 1 duplicant cannot finish the colony. We can keep trying to go, I guess. It's just, it's tough right now. And I think that there must have been some kind of hotfix or something that messed up priorities, because duplicants are never paying attention to their priorities. And for some reason, Eclipsite is still getting stressed out. Like, why is he still getting stressed? Nothing is stressing him, and I honestly am starting to think that he's bugged. He can't get outside to mourn. Another reason. Nope, it said there was a research complete. It lied. Because it didn't hit the button. Where are you going? Oh, right. Maybe you'll get Sunny Disposition. Deep Diver's Lungs. Useless on a cook. But he'll be changed to a builder and everything later, so that's fine. And he's sick again. I think he's bugged. Because he keeps giving the sick thing. He keeps giving the hypothermia thing as well. I honestly think he's bugged, and I think that there's some bugs right now in this save game. Because nobody is doing what I tell them to do. And the stress never goes below 60% for him for no reason. And they're not paying attention to the priorities, which has gotten yet another duplicate guild. Trisdoom, who was... For some reason also, Trisdoom was researching instead of going to get food. Like, I noticed that. So I think there's some kind of bug or some kind of mod that's actually bugging this playthrough. I'm not saying I didn't make mistakes. I absolutely made mistakes. I should have planted a lot of mealwood sooner instead of trying to rely on the pips, which made it harder. But this colony is dead. So we're going to start over probably tomorrow. For now, though, the colony's dead. Sorry, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe on YouTube. Make sure to follow on Twitch, Twitter. Come join us on Discord. You know the spiel. I'll see you guys next time. I'm Omni Rusted, and you've been awesome.